So Australian pull-ups or inverted rows. This is going to be a great exercise for the back. Now, as far as the setup on this goes, I typically like to have a Smith machine for this, but if a lot of people are waiting for the Smith machine and you don't want to take that up, or if you just have a barbell and a squat rack, that's totally fine as well. Basically, what we're going to be doing here is we're going to be pulling ourselves towards this bar. So the higher up that the bar is and the more straight up our body is, the easier it is. So again, this would be an easier variation. Now when we pull, we want to make sure that when we get to the top, it's right where our sternum is. So we want to pull the bar always to our sternum, and we want to make sure that we have a good parallel 90-degree angles right here. So we don't want to be in here, we don't want to be out here, we want to be right here. And again, we want to have our thumbs on the same side as our fingers for this. So for this one, a good place to start off with is just make sure that the bar touches your sternum, slowly rotate back, and then that's going to be a good position. So you can have your toes up here, body in a straight line. We're pulling right to our sternum like this, trying to get the bar to touch our chest. Now, as we go down, it's going to make it a little bit more challenging, and we're going to have to walk our feet out so that we can still get that bar to touch our chest. So again, I'm going to walk out a little bit more right here. This variation is a little bit harder than the other one that we did. Now, to make it even more challenging than that, what we can do is we can elevate where our feet are placed. So I'm gonna grab a bench right here, and I'm gonna show you a little bit of a harder variation for this exercise. So if we pull a bench across just like that, and then we put our feet on this bench, this is gonna make it much more challenging because there's a lot more weight that we have to pull up. So the more vertical and upright that you're pulling, the easier it's going to be. And as you go down, as the feet go out, it makes it more challenging.